Beautiful job. Hi, baby. These three lovely children here are my grandkids, and they've done a great job of dancing. And their parents owe us because we're wearing them out good. They'll sleep all night without any trouble. For those of you that didn't see the light go off as he walked in the door, but Keith Van Horn is here. He's in the other room over there, hiding somewhere. We'll get a chance to see him here in a little bit. Really a pleasure to have him come all the way from the Lake Forest area to come out here and be in Sandwich, Illinois with us. This isn't his first trip to Sandwich, but he found his way quite well. And we've got the 50-50 drawing that's going to be coming up shortly. I think about 8:30, Chris Wegner's going to come in and auction off a few items that we have. And we're going to, you think this is pretty funny, huh, Eva? Anyway, and so we're gonna get some autographs you guys can get signed. We've got some Black and Blues Brothers posters, which Kurt and Keith were both on. So you'll get a chance to see that, and we're gonna auction off some of those. And again, like the big sign says over in the corner, thank you so very, very much for coming out, spending some time with us. We got quite a run between now and April 9th, but I'm going to need everybody's help, certainly going to need everybody's vote. One of the things that I talked about on my bullet points was cooperation and communication start at City Hall. And that's going to be my goal. Just exactly what it is. We're gonna make certain that there's a positive attitude at City Hall. We're going to have some fun. We're going to smile a little bit down there, and hopefully we all put things together on April 9th, and we're going to turn things around come there. This is a wonderful community. I couldn't be more happy, more proud, and certainly tonight more humble to be a part of this community, and I really appreciate everything everybody's done. As we say, the 50-50 is coming up pretty soon. I'm not going to sing, Ava. I'm really not going to sing. But anyway, anybody have any questions, anything they want to ask? We've got a couple minutes here while the band takes a break and pause for the cause. You know, as band members get older, that happens more frequently. And sometimes, you know, there's a long line at the facilities. So. Anyway, I don't see any hands up. I hope you guys are having a good time. This is a wonderful show band, and we really appreciate everything they've done. Dave Kurtz has been doing the video behind us here, making sure that gets done. That's neat. For those of you that don't know, we have a website, www.rickolsonformayor.com, and there's some information on there. Now, you may have remembered from elections gone by that sometimes there were questions that came out maybe too late for somebody to respond to. Well, those questions will be responded to once we find out about anything like that on our website. Feel free to look at that. If you've got questions you want me to answer, please feel free to type those in or give me a call, because that's what it's all about, and that's communication. So, can I bring Mr. Van Horn up and Mr. Becker? You guys, come on up, Coach. These two guys, as I said before, have done so much for this community, and they're getting pictures taken over there with young ladies. That's always tough to get them away from that. But, you know, one of the things that, if you've looked at some pictures of these guys, you guys remember a quarterback we had with the Bears back then, number 9, Jim McMahon? Becker and Van Horn used to bump helmets with them after every touchdown. And I think maybe that's part of the issues that they have today, is the fact they kept running into each other's helmets. But here he is, folks. Put your hands together for Keith Van Horn, number 78.
For my next number, I got nothing to say. It's a nice turnout. Thanks for coming out to support the chief. Good candidate. I think this is who you should vote for. What are you going to do to improve my life, Chief?
Anything you want.
No, he's a good man. I've got to know him through Kurt and Gloria, and the Chief's just become a real good friend, and he's a good man, and I think you guys have a good guy here. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for all turning out. We got a good guy here. So.
again, I appreciate you coming out all this way. And Kurt, thank you for coming out. And most of all, thanks all of you for coming out. Dave's going to play some music. I'm going to wander around here. As I say, about 8:30, I saw Chris Wegner's here. He's going to auction off a few items. It's always fun with Chris. And then we have the 50-50 drawing. So thanks again, folks.